I would just personally like to open up and say it's always a real treat when I go in to see a horror movie that I was looking forward to see, and I actually get trailers for horror movies during the previews and not trailers for some stupid rom-com. And it's even more of a blessing when they're horror movie trailers that I haven't even seen, and I got 2 during my screening for this, and for that, I am thankful. In The Quiet One, a college professor asks the help of some college students to help him with an experiment on a young girl in hopes to cure her of some dark forces. Going into The Quiet Ones, I was actually really excited for this film because I am a horror buff and I appreciate some Hammer horror. And they've made a comeback here recently with the remake of Let the Right Ones In and The Woman in Black. I enjoyed both those films, so I was looking forward to The Quiet Ones. I have to say, you guys, I came out a bit disappointed in this film. It is in no way a horrible film. Let's get that straight. It's just one of those films, while watching it, you wish was better than it actually is. Because there are a lot of great things about this film, but there are also a lot of things that really hold this film back. So let's go ahead and get out some of the negatives that I have towards this film. One of the biggest negatives that I have towards this film is the scares. They feel very generic and they're very been there, done that, by the books type of scares. And I will admit, at times, The Quiet Ones has some really good, terrifying sequences. I won't spoil any, but one that revolves them being in the dark was absolutely fantastic and it really got me going. However, there was a lot of jump scares and a lot of them were cheap and they were useless and they didn't really do much besides being kind of annoying. Now, The Quiet Ones definitely does have some really interesting ideas and a few plot points that I really enjoyed. The problem I have with it is once those plot points were revealed, they never went in depth or really expanded upon it like I was hoping that they would. For instance, there's a scene in this film where something really, really cool happens, and I thought that was, wow, I can't wait to see how further we go, and they sort of kind of like wrap it up, and they don't really expand on it more, and I think that was sort of a missed opportunity there. Now, there are a lot of aspects of this film that I absolutely loved. The vibe, that 70s style Hammer vibe that you love in Hammer horror is all in this film. I love this film the way it's directed. I love the style of this film. You know, it jumps around from like traditional to found footage, but it never felt like you were tricked. It never gets, the camera doesn't shake super annoyingly. It moves really good. One of the things I really liked about this film was the acting. Everyone in this film does fantastic. Jared Harris and Sam Claflin and Olivia Cooke are the standouts in this film. Look, if you're someone who doesn't watch a whole lot of horror movies and is curious about this film, you might enjoy this film, you guys. But as a horror buff and as someone who watches horror movies quite a lot, I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted more out of this film than what I was given. As the score guys go, I'm gonna give The Quiet Ones a 2.5 out of 5. So, have you guys seen The Quiet Ones? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And until next time, you guys, I'm the Slasher Movie Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.